Better out ranking, man. Better out ranking. What's going on? So, let Jae Millz talk, man. Let's see what Jae Millz got to say. You got Jae Millz going up against E Ness. Salute the three letter man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Better rappers live.
Myself, I come from the DVD era, so I didn't miss nothing when the DVD era was here. Talk to one of the legends of the DVD era. Jae Millz, good afternoon, sir. How you doing, man? Welcome to PSA Hip Hop. How you, brother?
What's going on, man? What's good? What's good? What's good? Good to talk to you.
How you doing, brother? First off, how you doing?
Man, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for this next battle. I'm trying to prepare. I'm trying to prepare myself better for this performance than my last performance. Let's talk about it.
Okay. So, if you go back to the well, really, if you go back to the game tapes, right, and you watch the Shine battle, what do you like and what do you do not like about your material? Or 3 rounds, I should say.
Great. No. Great. Because this is the conversation that I want to have.
Okay.
What I liked was the fact that this is what I was nervous about. I was nervous about choking. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always been like a real. My memory was great. It's still great, but it's different when somebody tells you, "Yo, you got to do 3 rounds." It's like each round, I'd be like 3 minutes. It's like, oh, that shit ain't nothing. I can spit. Start writing.
Right.
Trying to prepare you, because I'm one of those people. Like I think about the battle shit is like so. It's like so. You could go so deep into it. It's like you got to think. I was battling before I knew how to count bars. Before I knew how to record a verse and a hook. I knew how to just write a verse, disrespecting you in the funniest, dopest, wittiest, slickest way. Like I grew up a couple blocks from Big L. If he's from 39th, I'm from 44th.
R.I.P. Big L.
R.I.P. Big L. So that was real to me. It was real to me. Like, yo, somebody from my hood could rap like this and make it. I don't have to rap like anything else but this. I just got to be like witty. I got to be slick. I got to say things that you may not. I always understand the saying shit that you may not get the first time. So let's get back to the K-Shine battle.
Okay.
What I liked was I didn't choke. I didn't fumble. I didn't forget my verses. It was like, yo, I'm in my mind killing this shit. but when I look back at it, I said, oh, I get why people didn't get the same just of it that I did. They didn't get it because, for one, you're walking out of the frame too much of the camera. So it's like, we don't understand why the fuck Bills keep walking so far away from K-Shine. But in my mind, as a battle rapper on the stage, I'm working the crowd.
Okay.
I'm trying to rap to the people over here.
You want some Rock Kim shit? Yo, Millz, you want some Rock Kim shit? You trying to move the crowd, my nigga? I see you.
Nah, it ain't even. Yo, you funny. Yo, don't do me like that. Don't do me in the 80s like that.
Hey, hold on, that's my arrow, my nigga. Don't do that. That's my arrow. No, I get it, Bill. You good?
Goddamn, you just shoot back to young niggas like, I told you that nigga was old. Nah, but I'm not understanding that. They don't want that from you. And that's what I learned in the K-Shine battle. It's like the shit that you was least worried about was the shit that came the easiest. And the shit that I thought was going to come the easiest was the shit that, if you want to say it, might have cost me the battle. Because I keep telling the crowd, you'll get that later. And in my mind, that's my style. My style is to go over your head. But I think I might have did it too much. Because at some point, I started thinking like, hold up, they didn't catch that? Like,
well, Millz, like, not to cut you off, but I think battle rappers, listen, I'm so close to the culture, I think sometimes when, like, you or Lux...
Can I take a guess?
What? Good.
So, I'm not going to tell you who told me this, but a battle rapper told me this. He said, Millz, it's not that they didn't get it. They maybe just didn't get it fully at that time. And you telling them that they don't get it at that time.
Yes.
It's like calling a dumb person stupid. because you don't mean no disrespect, but you realize like, yo, you didn't realize that fucking 2 + 2 is 4. What the fuck, you dumb? You know what? You'll get that shit. You'll get it later. He said, that's what you was doing to them. You was telling niggas that you was blatantly pointing out that they not catching your bars, and they want to feel smarter than that. He said, so by the second round, they not with you no more. That love you had in the first round, you done played these niggas. Like, you done make them feel like they dumb for not catching when you said I'm Saturday Night Live.
Monday.com is a team management tool that changed my life, because my day used to be wasted on a marketing meeting, carefully reminding Jessica of her deadline. So
Live, mad. They don't get it because they probably never watched Saturday Night Bad. Dumb for not catching when you said I'm Saturday Night Live, mad. They don't get it because they probably never watched Saturday Night Live or let's watch Mad TV to understand I'm Saturday Night Live, just mad, you mad. I get on stage and get my bag like I'm with something I know I had. Now I know that might have went over some of your heads like a sun shower because those lines were so bright you couldn't see the drip's power. Now in my mind I'm thinking, oh, they gonna feel that. Nah, them niggas was looking at me like, the fuck you mean them lines were so bright you can't see the drip's power. A sun shower, with a sun shower outside, you can't see the fucking raindrops. They that bright, you can't see them in the sun shower. But when I got back home, I was like, no, that's too much sauce. Like, that's too much drip on a stage. On a song, that might have been crazy because you can rewind it back. And they need instant gratification. It's not that they're dumb, but in the battle world, I realized you can't go over their head that much. As much as
no, you can't, though, Millz. I gotta disagree with you.
No, you can't. I can't.
No. You shortchanging the battle rap fans mentality, though.
No. That's why let me finish. I'm not saying you can't go over their head, but you have to have a fan base for going over their head.
Yes. Okay, I agree with that.
Now let me elaborate a little more. My fan base isn't a go over your head fan base. I may have graduated to that kind of rapper, but I haven't battled since I was an in-your-face, disrespectful, fuck you, suck my dick rapper. But I done fucking been around the world, and I done fucked every girl in the world. So now I could rap about more than that. And what I had to realize was, as a kid, I used to like wrestling, right? I was like a big Ultimate Warrior fan. I wasn't ever really a Hulk Hogan fan. I used to like the underachievers because I used to always want to see them.
Give me some names.
The underdog. I used to want to see the underdog win. So I would be like a Razor Ramon fan with people like The Undertaker. When people like Hulk Hogan, I like Ultimate Warrior. When people like Jordan, I like Penny. When niggas like the Hakeem Olajuwon, I like Shaq. Like, even if they're going to lose, fuck it, I hope they come back and win. Like, I was the person that rooted for those kind of people. So I love the Razor's Edge. You know what I'm saying? I love the fucking Ultimate Warrior when he starts shaking the ropes and shit. Now, if Razor Ramon would have started doing the figure 4 leg lock, I don't know if I would have liked him no more. I don't know. If Ultimate Warrior would have started doing that Hulk Hogan shit where he tapped
the leg drop and all that.
I would have been like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I didn't order SummerSlam for this. I didn't beg my mom to order WrestleMania to see to see the Undertaker try to do the motherfucking
Macho Man, Randy Savage elbow drop.
That's not what I like before. I didn't buy the action figure for that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to realize in the K-Shine battle, I realized that as soon as I watched it, because I didn't get it none until I watched it. The whole time after that, I'm like, yo, I don't understand why they didn't get it. And I'm gonna tell you, this is what I also learned that was a negative from the K-Shine battle to complete that. I learned you got to do what they love you for. Like, as rappers, if you're a creative rapper, you always thinking of new ways to say shit. No idea is original under the sun. All this shit is separate.
Yes.
If you could flip this shit so many different ways, and you could flip a nigga name and where he's from into a food, or it's so many ways you could do shit. You start to think different styles. You start to come up with different styles. And like, what I realized, people might think Mook or Lux or Clutch or like Hitman Hollow or Math Hollow. Like, I'm just naming Red Sue Surf, E-Rock. You know what I'm saying? John and John. These is all niggas, like, some of them I might have had a little back and forth on the gram or Twitter or some, battle rapper shit. But these is all, everybody I just named is somebody I highly respect. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But they all have their own shit. And there's other people I left out too. You know what I'm saying? Like, Arthur got his own shit. It's a lot of other people.
Keisha, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, DNA is like a nigga who got his own shit. K-Shine too. They all these people I'm naming, they got their own way of saying the same shit.
But that's through the years of us watching them since 2010 to now. We're so used to we're adapted to their style already. You know how we expect. We know what to expect from them.
And they great at it. They're not good at it. They fucking great at it. They so great with that shit. Like, sometimes, nigga, 3 minutes ain't enough. I'll do more. Cause I learned that when I battled K-Shine. We got to the end of the round. It was like before the third round. We was like, damn, man, this shit going fast. Like, I remember I leaned over to him, I was like, this shit going fast. Now wish we had like 2, because you got to remember I'm coming through the 5-round era.
Yes, like, that's era, yeah.
I battled Hoop for 5 rounds. I battled for 8 rounds. So I'm coming from that to 3. I'm like, damn, I want to do some more. But I realized what it was. They want what they want from you. It's like, Millz. Niggas said, Millz, don't come with that old shit. So I said, all right, I got a trick for them. I'm going to bar these niggas to death. I'm going to fucking go crazy with these bars. I'm going to go crazy with the schemes. Oh, no Vaseline. Hit them up. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's your second round KO. Whether 9 M&M or machine gun. That's a kill shot. Like, these is all diss records. I said...
Yes, I just saw that Eminem, and this you put in there, yeah. Kill shot, Eminem.
I ain't got a rap scheme and act mean because my rap schemes. Hit them up. No Vaseline. Hit them up. No Vaseline. I'll white sheet you. You are now witnessing the takeover, sponsored by Oda.
Nice. Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. This is my second round KO.
Cannabis.
Come on, man.
Hello.
They just wasn't. It's like they was. I was like, they had me feeling my shit was whack. I was like, but you know what it was? It wasn't that it was whack. I didn't deliver it the proper way for them.
Yes, I would agree with that.
I wanted them to.
There we go.
And I didn't realize it until I watched it back. I'm like, oh, I see now. See, I was worrying about getting up there and not remembering the verse. But when I got up there, it was flowing so easily. I'm like, how is they not getting this? I promise you, by like the middle of the third round, I was like, how the fuck are they not? Like, I would say shit, and I would notice niggas in the crowd, like, they want to or I, but it's like,
you know what I'm thinking is, though? Millz, I think you came into this battle as the bad guy. I think you came into the battle as a lot of heavy talk.
That's another thing. That's another thing. You know what I realized, too? That man, I didn't notice. I knew he had the momentum. That's why when he kept saying, yeah, I just don't understand why you picked me, why you chose me out of all people. And I'm like, yo, I didn't just say I want to battle K-Shine. You know what I'm saying? But I also did, when ARP brought it to me, I didn't be like, nah, I ain't doing that. That nigga's too hot. That nigga on a 7-win streak right now. I was like, let's do it. Because I was already supposed to battle he was trying to even battle King Rose at first. Then he was trying to battle Big K. And then he was trying to get
J-Biz in the building. What's going on, J-Biz?
He battled A-Verb. And then the night before we signed our contract, A-Verb, some shit happened with him and ARP, and that's the situation they got right now.
Mm.
The situation him and A-Verb got right now is like stemming like some of this shit from me, I was supposed to battle A-Verb, and then something happened, and he was supposed to do some other shit with ARP, I think, and something happened with that too. And then that's out of the whole luck. Like, shout out to A-Verb too, because we have our little back and forth, we talk crazy, but I ain't got no peace with A-Verb. But
do you still want those battles though? With Los and the K?
No, I ain't necessarily. You know what it is with me? I wasn't picking niggas. Like, these are just people that ARP was presenting to me. He was like, yo, what do you think about that? So it wasn't like I was like, yo, nah, I don't want to battle King Los. I want to battle K-Shine, or I don't want to battle K. Fuck that. His name ain't big enough. I want to battle A-Verb. It wasn't like it.
Not much cooling. Listen to Jae Millz Talk. See if he learned anything. He did say he should learn how to he recognized he had to deliver it better. That's one thing that I heard so far that he understand.
His name
The rest of the stuff I don't know so much.
that ARP was throwing out because he thought like these would be good
Hey,
bad.
what up, man?
You feel me? But it was never like I want the K Shine nigga. It was like, well, what you think about K Shine? I think that'd be dope. Y'all both Harlem. And I was like, nah, I fuck with that. Like,
But did you get backlash for that though? Mills, did you get backlash for wanting to battle Harlem nigga? Even though you battle Harlem niggas for your whole life, goddamn it, through the blocks of Harlem, but in this era, you know what I mean?
I think K Shine took it like I was calling him out. And it really wasn't that. It was like, I looked at it more like this some shit a promoter said I was going to battle. I didn't look at it like I was calling him out or he was calling me out. But what I did realize up there was I don't feel he out rapped me. And this is when I realized that it was different. I don't feel he out rapped me. I don't feel he out barred me. A lot of the shit he said was like real simple, but he said it in a way and he delivered it in a way that they received it a different
With the Tropicana line, the Tropicana.
Mastering is a pain. Either you're spending time learning complicated plugins, or you're spending money you simply don't have.
The line is kind of,
Yeah, the Uber Eats, I hit up anybody riding with Mills. That shit was like tough crowd. But he fucking imaginarily, like, I don't even know if that's a word, but he fucking like fake drove a car and fucking pulled a gun out the sky and hit up the fucking driver with the food. And so it's like, oh, but that's what I ain't gonna lie. I like that battle.
Because I'll be lying to you if I say I like it. Yeah.
My stupid battles is probably my worst battle. But the reason why I liked it is because I learned a lot of shit from the battle. I don't like it because I think it was a dope battle. I honestly think that was probably one of my worst performances. And it was probably one of K. Shine's worst performances. But it's just my worst was a little more than his worst that day. It wasn't our best performances. And at some point, after I make my rounds in the lunchroom, he gotta come back to the back of the lunchroom and I gotta catch my fade again.
Mills, let me say this right quick before we continue. Most of the time, I've been doing this since 2014, 2015, right? And to hear a battle rapper admit the situation of his battle and critique his battle and talk about the pros and the cons of his material, I just want to applaud you on that because we rarely ever see that. We're in a battle rap era where everything is Macho Man, Randy Savage, everybody's F-bombs, you know what I'm saying? I'm better than you, nigga, you trash. I know you see the energy right now with Cassidy. You know what I'm saying, right? Let me ask you this, because I felt Cassidy's doing a little bit what you're doing now. Do you feel maybe you got humble pie? That's why you have to see, you know what I mean? Because you're not going crazy going for this rollout than you did with K. Shine.
But look, because I'm not really the main event on this.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
right. I was like that on that card. You probably could have took all of those battles off and just had me and K. Shine that day, and that shit would have been a moment. See, this is like, all right, that whole movement that you came back, you retired, and blah blah. All right, that passed. So now it's like niggas been seeing you get punched in your face. So now when you come downstairs you come outside for the day, niggas is like So when niggas is you gotta stop the before you can really talk some crazy shit again. You get what I mean? You ever been punched in your face?
I'm from Brooklyn, yeah. I have.
So cool. You've been punched in your face.
And so,
I'm pretty
it's
sure.
4 Green Projects. Something 4 Green Projects, Mills.
I'm pretty sure you don't put people in their face. You never been punched in your face.
Of course.
That's how it goes sometimes.
That's how I go, man.
You swinging yours. Cool. So, now, my thing is, if niggas looked at me like, oh, this nigga Mills feel like she this and that, he talking this shit, blah, blah, blah. So now they finally got what they wanted to see. So now you got to get what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing Joe Budden told me. He was like, Mills, I hope that wasn't just like a cash grab. I hope you plan on getting back out there. And I was like, hell yeah. He's like, all right, if you plan on getting back out there, you cool. He said you didn't do bad. You just had to shake some dust off.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody has dust on them with anything you do. He said, but you didn't. He said the same thing. He said, I was more surprised that you got up there and you said those verses so flawlessly like that. He said, now maybe you didn't deliver it right, maybe they wasn't catching it right, and maybe you was stopping a little too much. But these are all things
if I would have just did these different things, that whole battle would have looked different. It's not like, well, if I would have did those different things, nah, it would have still looked crazy because the shit he was just saying, that shit was too crazy. It's like, nah, it wasn't like that.
Right. Listen, I say, Mills, I make no bones about it. I said, Sean won that battle clear to me. I say Sean won that battle clear to me, but I don't think he was crazy like that. I'm going to be real. I don't think he was crazy. I've always said that.
Yo, listen, I mean, and when people hear me say that, oh, you're trying to make excuses, like, nah, because you're entitled to your opinion. That's what makes this era so dope.
I think he's very humble, if you ask me.
You can entitle to your own opinion. In my opinion, I feel it could be a toss-up. But I'm not, that's why I don't get that, but that's why I say I don't get mad if a person say, nah, Mills, I feel he won.
Yeah, I think I got Sean. I had Sean.
But it's other people that'll be like, nah, Mills, I ain't gonna lie, you won. That nigga shit was whack. Niggas just wasn't catching this shit. I caught when you said blah, blah. All right, cool. I respect that opinion too. That's why I think it'll be a toss-up. In my mind,
you know the people in your mind don't count for opinions, right? Nobody said you won the battle. Stop it.
this first verse is trash. That's just me. That's just me.
You know this first verse was trash?
All right, his first verse wasn't trash. Cool. Cool. No. I'm not gonna go there. It wasn't in mine. My first verse, if you want to say it, my first verse was my best verse.
Your first round was the best round. I think your first round was your best round. It's debatable.
No. He was like that first round.
No, I'm talking about your round. I think your best round was your first.
That's what I said. That's why I said that first round, he lost that round.
Mills, don't kill me, my nigga. I edged him still, though. I still edged Shine at first.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Okay.
The second round was another okay round, but it was better than the first. His third was amazing. His first wasn't amazing. It was okay. My first was fire. And my second was fire. But I didn't deliver those. If you look at the first verse, the second and the third verses delivered totally different. Because by that time, I'm keeping like, these niggas ain't getting it. But I'm paying the crowd too much attention. And I'm stopping. And I'm walking around. And it's making the verse look stupid.
In the second, right?
In the second and the third. And the third. It looks totally different. That's why I'm like, bro, that first round, I won that first round. The second round, I feel like I'm keeping it real with you, but that's my opinion. I can laugh at your opinion.
Of course, definitely.
I can laugh at you and be like, "Dang, you think that first round was fire? Let's point out the fire."
I don't think it was fire, though, Mills. I'm gonna be real. I don't think Sean's first was fire. I don't think it was fire. I thought it was all right. I actually still know, but it was all right.
But if you're saying his first verse was all right, that means my first verse was trash.
Nah, your first round was trash. I think your first round was the best round for your material. You gotta compare to the second, third. Listen, in order for me, your first round was dope. Yeah. Go ahead.
You're moving too fast. You're moving too fast. You're in the third round syndrome. But I know that's the YouTube era. YouTube era is whatever happens in the third round, you forget everything else.
Nah. We don't do that here. No. We go by rounds. First round, second, third.
We do that here. We do that here. If it's a debatable battle, it's 3-0 still. But the third will count. That's what we do here. I'm not from this era, but if that's what we do here, so that's what we do here. Let's keep it real. The first round, that round. The second round, he said some fire shit, but he said some bullshit. I said some fire shit, but I said some bullshit. That could have been a toss-up. But the third round, I feel like his third round to me was what my first round was. That's all I'm saying. I don't think the first round was all the way out of this world, but it's better than his first round. Then I take it at that one step. So at that point, it's 1-0.
Right.
At that point, if you just go back and you look at that first round, just look at the first round. The first round was not. It wasn't even K-Shine. That wasn't even K-Shine the first round.
Who was that then? Who was that then? Talk to me. Who do you think that was then?
That wasn't who you usually see, was it? Was it?
I don't want to say it. Listen, let me be real, Mills. We having real talk. Mills, we having real talk tonight, sir. Niggas chastise me, Mills.
His real him showed up in the second round. when his homies showed up that started making all the noise. They standing right in front of us.
Okay.
That's when when he started throwing up his stats, I shouted out his crew in the back. You hear them shout that to him? You don't hear that in the first round, right? You know why?
No.
He wasn't there. He wasn't there yet. You don't hear it to the second and the third. That's not a.
That's when Don Q and I pulled up, right?
Thank you, but that's not an excuse. His verse was still delivered better. That's what I want you to understand. Better. I'm only telling you my opinion and how I could have performed better. I'm not downing his performance. You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing extra songs on his performance. Like, I'm not downing his shit and explaining to you my opinion of the battle. I'm just keeping it real with you. I think his third verse was amazing, but I think his other two verses were okay. I think my first verse was amazing, but I think my other two verses, they was you know, they was hot verses, but they didn't look hot. When I watched it back on YouTube and they didn't look hot because it wasn't delivered hot. His shit looked hot, second and third round. That's why I said it. But nigga want to be like, nah, Millz, you lost that. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just giving you my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
So,
I'm not mad at you.
Right. So let's go ahead, Millz. How important was it for you to be like, all right, Cobbler's off me, taking a lay off me, coming in as a battle rapper, rubbing shoulders with big hip hop industry cats? Yo, Millz, hold on. Sidebar, my nigga. I used to play your freestyle with Papoose and Gravy, where y'all niggas was rapping for 24 minutes with Case. Nigga, that shit used to be played in the whip heavy. Yo, come on. If you niggas ain't never listened to what I'm talking about, go to YouTube, pull up Jae Millz, Papoose, and Gravy, K-Slay Show, 24 niggas. These niggas are going for noodles. Like, that's the kind of hip hop I love, man. Niggas don't do that no more, Millz. I just had a flashback real quick. But how important was it for you to get back into the ring after the 5 minutes? Like, I'm not going to take a year off. I'm getting right back to it.
I have to be real with you. I'm going to keep it real. I was probably supposed to be on, like, the last 2 RBE cards. But, you know, they don't see that a bunch of shit that he was putting together. Yeah, because my thing was, I'm here. I'm a battle rapper before I'm a rapper with a record deal.
I like that talk.
Before I had a record deal and before I knew how to count bars and make songs, I knew how to write rhymes in my social studies class. 3 pages away from where I'm really doing my work at, so when the teacher would by, I could flip that shit back real quick to make it seem like So I'm a battle rapper before I want to fuck every girl. Before no, I'm a battle rapper. Before
how big was oh no? How big was oh no?
Before all that Jamaica shit and all the record deal and all that, I'm a battle rapper. So this is what I do. A nigga can't tell me, oh, now you trying to come back over here. It's like, nah, I've been here. I just happened to get a record deal in the midst of while I was doing it. I've actually never battled without a record deal. Even battling K-Sean, I just got to deal with Empire. So technically, I don't even battle without having a record deal.
But correct me if I'm wrong, though. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Even in your early years, you went through a lot of deals, even when you was battling the streets, though, right?
Yeah, I had to deal with Motown. I was in a group that was the first deal I had. I was in a group. And
Warner Brothers?
My first song, no, with Motown. That was in a group when I was like 17. And that deal, it was like a thing deal. It didn't really go through. So then I had to deal with Warner Brothers. That's what I did. No. And then I had to deal with Universal SRC. That's where Risky and all of them over there. And then
it sounds like everything is all together and it sounds like one. Lander just makes everything easier.
You could just be at home and have a studio radio.
For that, I was just getting money, but it was still like Universal. But it just seemed like I had so many more deals than that. But I was still just in the same Universal.
Yeah, from outside looking in, it did, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with having a bunch of deals, though.
At all. That means you high.
Niggas be trying to make up excuses, man. There's a lot of these battle rappers that get anything to have a record deal. Like, the shit don't stop, nigga. Like, Hitman High, like Charlie Clip, them niggas on TV, and they still battle.
Kathy Edwards, what's going on? Battle Rapper's Life. On the nightcap, just listening to Jae Millz. You already know. Battle Rapper's Life.
Shit don't stop. Checks don't stop. This shit is about having more branches on your tree. You don't just be a battle rapper no more. Like, that ain't it. You could be way more than a battle rapper. You could just be a battle rapper and be a brand as a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? This shit is big business now.
Let me ask you this.
But back to the question, it was definitely important to get out there and do that. It was definitely
very important.
I felt like a lot of people were saying like, why would you battle K-Shine? Like you gotta. I don't even want to battle nobody that's not on test me. Like with the whole closure, the battle coming up on May 4th, the RB event, me and Ness. I don't think Ness is whack. With the battle fits the card. The card is about closure. It's about me. Yes. Already got history with shit. So this is right up my lane. You know what I'm saying? It's right up my lane. But if you trying to get your respect and your name back, nigga, I'm gonna do it on all levels. Maybe K-Shine was a little bit out of my league at that point. Some people might say, "Oh, all right, I'll give him a few more months." It ain't nothing. This is how it works. It's shit to go to war with niggas. 3 rounds. How y'all want to do it? Let's talk our shit. So it's like, it's nothing personal, but that's another thing I learned. This shit ain't personal. This shit is love. We travel together. We stay in the same hotel.
Right.
Everybody got kids and shit. Everybody trying to get back home to their family, stay with they back in deposits. Niggas ain't trying to fuck nobody versus us. Niggas ain't like it's not that energy no more.
Yeah,
it's not that era no more. Niggas might play that type of game. There ain't no nigga trying not to fly out to do some shit and not get their back in because they got mad at some shit and niggas like, man, fuck it, I'll take some more. You say some wild shit to me. While you saying it, I'm thinking it's some wild shit to say back to you, nigga, but we both gonna get this money and figure out and go home after.
Let me ask you this. Would you, 2020 hindsight now, would you prefer to battle Ness first and then have this Shy battle? Is that your way?
Ooh, that's a good question. You know what? I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I know this may sound crazy to a lot of people, but I needed the K-Shine battle.
I get it, Mills. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I get it.
Like moving forward with the way that battle rap is now, I needed that early on. I don't feel like, I needed the battle Ness first. Why? I mean, not to say it like this, but I'm just going to ask you. Are you asking me that because you took? Not saying like that, but like, Ness would be a warm up better for you to battle K-Shine. Like that? Is that what you meant? I can't hear you.
Yeah. Oh, that's exactly what I meant.
Right,
exactly.
So I don't. All right. So to answer that, I don't really feel. I should have battled anybody else but K-Shine. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Because K-Shine is somebody from Harlem, so I kind of got history with it, but I don't have bad history. I found out a lot of dirt about him. I could have got more dirt about him. He found out about a lot of dirt about me. He could have got more dirt about me. So that's why I be like, that battle could have went left. That shit could have went real left. Like I could have started rapping about some shit that wasn't supposed to be brought to the stage, and that's why it wasn't. He could have went up there and said some shit about, like he could have just started talking about family and like, like
personal Harlem shit.
Personal shit, like we agreed, like as men, like, nah, I ain't gonna go here with you. You don't go there. Cool. You know what I'm saying? He slipped up. He said some wild shit at the end of the third verse. He said he was caught up in the moment. He said some shit about fuck your baby mother.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So at the end of the battle, when we dabbed each other, I said, yo, we agreed about, my fault, brother. All right, cool. She right here. I just need you to apologize before we get on the stage. Cool. Before we walked up the side of the stage, first thing he did, he went to her. Yo, my apologies, blah, 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 blah. Cool. I ain't got no issue. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, nigga, you promised. Like, nah, nigga, come on, let's take the picture. Me, you, love, like, right there on the stage. Like, we just finished saying all this crazy shit we'll do to each other. But you know what? We also going home with a bag. Both of us. When I battled Mook, we ain't read with that. When I battled that, sorry, it's that big.
Fire Castro.
I went and got her loud food from the corner and went home.
MLK, what's going on, homie?
Ain't no money. This shit is big. It's a business now, my nigga. Like, I don't have no beef with none of these niggas. I don't got no issue with none of these niggas. But if somebody come to me, I'm like, from this year, from the K-Shine battle on.
Jae Millz need to talk to Cassidy. Maybe he'll understand. But maybe you just gotta go through it one time before you understand.
A promoter come to Jae Millz and they like, yo, I want to try to set you up to battle, blah, 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 on my next card, blah, 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 blah. Let's discuss negotiations. Let's talk.
Right.
This is what the fuck I do.
Mills. That's dope. That's
this is
dope.
what I do. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, nah, I don't know. No, I want to battle Geechee Gotti at some point this year. I want to battle K-Shine again at some point this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you can't just
this year.
That's not how it works, Jae Millz. I'm sorry to inform you, sir. That's just not how it works. You're not gonna battle K-Shine this year, so don't stop thinking about that. Don't think about it. It's not gonna happen. Next year, if you do good enough this year, it's still not gonna happen. Then 2 or 3 years down the line, if you're still active, you still your resume look good, then maybe K-Shine will battle you again. It's not how it works. You don't battle people rematches right back to back. That's just not what you do.
You and Shine?
Unless something goes wrong in your battle, like the 2-2 with K-Shine and who was they going against? Gun titles? Yeah, gun titles.
Hey, who else you want to? Who you want to do battle?
I think the name.
I think that'd be a fire battle too. But listen to the people I'm naming. These ain't people that when I say these names, it's like, oh, what does it make you think? It don't make me think I'm gonna kill them. I know that. I know.
No. I'm gonna cut you off. I think right now you got the Tupac syndrome.
When I say those names right there, nobody thinks I'm gonna win. That's what I need. You get what I'm saying? Like, yes. I didn't need the battle next, kill him, and then battle K-Shine. And it's like, nah, you go into that shit. Like, nah, the next time you go into the ring with K-Shine, you gonna look at that nigga like, yeah, nigga, now watch this time. That's the energy you want to go in there with. Like, maybe you did go in there a little too hyped last time and you didn't understand how the pay-per-view works, how the crowd works. You didn't understand that all of that movement that you're doing is changing the way that people who ordered this shit online is hearing you with that little ass mic that they got cuffed in the back of your pants and they got up the fucking middle of your t-shirt cuffed onto your fucking collar, your crew neck. You know what I'm saying? You need that. You need to get up there and be like, oh, I thought it worked like this. Nah, it don't work like this. Oh, okay. Next time I say some shit like that, I need to be a little bit closer to his face. That was a big yo. To keep it real with you, this is how that battle could have went totally different. It was on me. It had nothing to do with nobody else. That shit was on me. You know how I know that? Because everybody that called me, you know what they said? Yo, why you wasn't in his face more? Yo, if you would have said that bar right there in his face without trying to get it to the crowd and make them get it, that shit would have been fire. And it would have. But I was trying
little secrets and gems that us battle rap fans might not know that you guys can do, you know what I mean?
I gotta give it to y'all real so y'all know I'm not sugarcoating nothing with y'all.
Right.
No, I'm not
keeping it funky.
K-Shine performance. K-Shine came
keeping
out
it funky, man.
He outperformed Jae Millz.
Really?
That's what he came out there and he outperformed. But now once you keep that moving forward, you like, oh, because I tried to hit him on all cylinders. Like we were talking about earlier.
We're all in the building. What's going on? Rapture Records. What's going on? Outlaw. How y'all feeling tonight, man? Battle Rap is life.
Like Benny Ramon for the Razor's Edge. If he would have started doing the fucking figure four leg lock and the sharpshooter, I might not have liked him. That's what I tried to do. I tried to come out, give niggas the old mills, give niggas the bars, you know, try to break down schemes and shit with the wrestlers and the diss records and all of that. It backfired on me. The diss records backfired on me because I said my rap with no Vaseline. They said, hey, yo, pause. I was like, damn. I was like, y'all don't get what I'm doing right now? Like, that's why I thought y'all would get it later. But at that point, turn around. You done told them they're stupid about 4 or 5 times already. So now they don't even want to say none of the shit that you're saying is hot. Even if they do get it, nigga, they 3-0'd you.
I think somebody was watching our video game. How would he know all this? How would he know, like, who was watching his battle? Who did he watch his battle? How did he know all this? How did he know what people was thinking about just by what they was writing on Twitter? I think he watched this, man.
I was watching the same niggas who was screaming for me the first round and like the beginning of the second round. I watched them niggas just start like sitting quiet. Like when his niggas showed up and like when niggas was making all this noise for him, I noticed like they don't want to be that little pool in the middle of the club, like making noise for a nigga that ain't nobody else really making noise for. So now it's starting to look like my shit is just getting crickets. Yo, look, the same shit you saw, I saw, nigga. The same shit you saw, I saw, nigga. But I saw it from the fucking wide eye view of seeing everybody. I'm telling you, if you look back at the shit, it's times where it's like just crickets. And I'm like, yo, they gotta be getting this. And I'm like, you know what, Mills, you dug yourself in a hole too much. You wasn't the favorite. You came in this shit already not the favorite, and you dug a hole so deep they don't even want to say you did anything remotely dope. They want to say you got fucking killed. You got killed. Oh, get the fuck out of there. We told you can't fucking do this shit. Get the fuck out of there. That shit was fucking whack. We want the old Jae Millz. And I'm like, no, y'all don't, because for the last 2 months, y'all been saying you better not come with that old Jae Millz.
Yeah. Yes, that's true.
So
that's
I got
true.
it. I was
true.
like, nah, nigga. You wasn't going to win that one. You could have fucking brought Jesus out the sky and had him moonwalk sideways on the take clutch.
That's what Cassie don't understand. You can't beat goods. It's impossible. You too rusty. You never did it before. Good's gonna be him. You're gonna be, even if you do good, you're not gonna beat goods. You don't understand it.
You wasn't winning that one.
Let me ask you this before we talk about next. What's your take on Cassidy and Goods? I just want to get your take on it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't seen Cassidy battle in a while. But like I said, Goods is one. But no, you know what? Let me rewind that. We put a little respect on Cassidy's name. Because I respect, even though I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas, whatever, set it up, whatever, I'm still respectful of like, I'm a lyricist, so I respect niggas who get busy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like Cass gets busy. To some people, they might be giving Cassidy outdated. He still rhyme like, so do Loaded Luck. So do Murder Mook. But if you can master that shit, you don't need to do nothing else.
I would disagree about Lux. Go ahead.
Lux is real philosopher-ish. I've battled Lux a few times, so trust me, I know. He's real philosopher.
Wow.
But that's his shit. He does it great. I hit it on the nail. I'm fucking good. I know. I'm fucking good. I know I'm good. These are niggas that I've been around with since I was 13, 14. You can't tell me about Lux. You can't tell me about Rex. You can't tell me about who.
Right, Okasha. Right.
Cassidy, when Cassidy was in fucking Larceny before there was full service and he used to sleep in the Rough Rider studio powerhouse up in Yonkers.
So, you're the best person. Wait, you're the best person to talk to about this, man.
I used to rap in Cyphers and battle with Cassidy when he was in Larceny with Akbar and Shiz Lansky.
Wow.
Yeah. This is before Full Circus was even thought about. Them niggas were a group on Rough Rider. This is before he was in Larceny with Akbar and Shiz Lansky. I used to rap in Cyphers and battle with Cassidy when he was in Larceny with Akbar and Shiz Lansky.
Wow.
Yeah. This is before Full Circus was even thought about. Them niggas were a group on Rough Riders, Larceny.
Right.
Rough
I remember that.
Volume 2. Yeah.
That's who's going to beat Cassidy, I think, at that time, right?
He might have. I don't know. He might have.
Some other name, though.
It was another nigga they used to have with some named Lotto. He was a nice nigga too. It's a lot of come on. I know about these niggas. That's why I say when I say Lux got a style, I don't mean like he's just one dimensional because we all could do different shit. But I mean like the shit we great at. I'm great at the aggressive slick.
Yeah.
Great at that.
You are.
Goods is great at laid back.
Trying to style on you. Styling on you.
Yeah. When I'm styling on you with my hand in my pocket, just looking at you like you dirty. Like, that's how Goods is, niggas. Like, nigga, you dirty. And you broke. Nigga, my pinky ring costs more than all that shit you and all your niggas. Like, he just give it to you like that. That's how he comes off. My shit come on, fuck you, nigga. You know what it is? You can't fuck with me on your best day, nigga. Your best day, nigga. Like, that's it. Ever since you ever heard me. But I had to realize that's all they want from me. But I had to realize it's K-Shine Battle. Mills, that's all they want from you. All they want from you is to say, fuck you, nigga. You bum ass nigga. You can't fuck with me, nigga. I'm God, nigga. But you just gotta say it like that. Just 16 million different ways in his face. Like, don't ever walk away from his face. We want to see you so close, like we used to see you in them frames on the DVDs. We want to see your face like his fucking earlobe and fuck you, nigga. I fuck. That's all they want. But what's crazy to me is I want to give you so much more. But I tried to give you so much more, and I feel like I went too far up. And not to say like battle rap niggas don't follow. Like,
I hate to inform you, sir, but we didn't know what to expect from you. We don't know what style you was going to have these days. And no, we don't want you to be spitting in his ear just yelling crazy stuff. It's okay. You can walk around the stage. Just deliver it like you said it first, right? Yes, do schemes. Yes, do double entendres. Yes, do metaphor, like triple entendres and things like that. You have to. He was doing that. If you didn't notice or not, that means you didn't catch it. But, yeah. Don't just scream in his ear saying nothing. Please.
that. So maybe that's not what they want from me.
Especially
you know what I'm saying? They know where they want that from. They may want that from Luck. They may want that shit from Iron Solomon. Mook may be able to slip into that.
We don't know what we.
You know that 58th page in the social studies book shit. Like, and then come back to
Nemo, what's going on? Better Rapper's Life. How you feeling?
some wild shit. We don't want that, baby.
But let me ask you this. I guess what I really want to ask you about Cass.
That's not a knock on them, and that's not a knock on them. That's just more so to say they perfected their shit. I perfected my shit too. I just didn't think niggas wanted me to still bring that back because they told me they didn't. And then when I came with some other shit, they was like, nah, we want the other shit instead. So,
right. But let me ask you this though. What do you think about Cassidy's role?
Y'all notice every time he do that little laugh, nobody really said that to him. He just making up stuff that he said to himself. I noticed that.
Shit too. I just didn't think niggas wanted me to still bring that back because they told me they didn't. And then when I came with some other shit, they was like, nah, we want the other shit instead.
So, right.
All right.
But let me ask you this though. What do you think about Cassidy's rollout though? Like,
Cassidy's from a different era. He's from the promotion era. He's from an era of. He's from a shit talking era. That's the era I'm from. Like
5,001 in Odo Mills.
No, I mean like we all entitled to feel like that. We all entitled to feel like that.
Right.
You know, I don't know, man. This is my thing. May 4th closure is going down.
Let's talk you in less. Let me ask you this.
With the whole, go ahead.
When Diddy called you to battle Ness, what was it like? Who's this nigga trying to get me up here? I don't know this nigga. I know you got your little MTV making the band joint on here. Was there, no?
The funny thing was me and my man, I wanted one of my homies I was rapping with at the time to come audition with me. I was about to do some fucking shit and go down there and audition for this shit. And I ain't never done it. All right. I wanted to go audition for it. Then my man was like, nah, we ain't about to go do that. So I was like, damn. But it was like posters all over the city. Like all over the like train station, bus stops, everywhere. And I was like, damn, I wanted to go. This is like before I was like popping as a rap. I was like a battle rapper in the hood, like public access TV shows and stuff like that. I wasn't like Jae Millz, no, and all that shit yet. So I ain't never go down there to audition, right? But my manager, one of my managers who was manager at the time, they called me like, yo, we gonna take you down to the house because Puff wants you to battle somebody. This is like a couple months after because you know they filmed the show like a year before. But at this time, we don't know this. We don't know that they filmed the show at the time like this. So we go down there, and the dude he wanted me to battle was Ness with that blah blah blah, speed it up. At first, he wanted me to because you know what it was with me and Ness. A lot of people might not know this. When y'all seen it on TV, y'all only seen 3 clips of 3 rounds. We battled for like 7, 8 rounds. We battled for 5 rounds, and at the end of 5, I was killing him. And Puff ain't want to let him go out like that. So Puff was like, yeah, I don't know, man. I think we should like cut the cameras off and let them go like 3 more rounds, man. Cause I could, but that didn't have 3 more in him. He didn't have 3 more. That's why if you ever see the whole battle or you see the footage of the fuck you verse, and you see like the footage with the numbers on the bottom and all that, it's like we battled for a lot of rounds. Y'all saw like clips of 3 rounds. And Puff made sure on TV, he said it was a draw. Cool, I ain't tripping on that. But when we battled, the band wasn't made yet. So by the time y'all saw it, the band was made. And they made it, you know, they chopped up and made it look good. But when I battled him, all right, let me see. Why do you think when I'm battling him, Mysterious is there? Like, there's people there when I'm battling that didn't even make the group. But you didn't realize that when you seen it because reality TV was still early, so we didn't understand edits and shit like that. I went to school for shit like this. So when it came out, I was like, damn, like, that's crazy. They took waited damn long to put it out. Like, you see, like, Freddie P, Chopper, Mysterious, like, the other girl, Janessa, she didn't make the band. Like, you see a bunch of people that didn't even make the band. They didn't even make the band. Shout out to Babs Money. I seen her at the, when I battled K. Sean at the last RB event that I went to. I seen her there. Shout out Babs, bro. Yeah, so, I don't know. The whole E-Ness thing was just weird because one of my big homies at the time, he introduced me to Ness before I battled him, right? So, real quick story. I told this story before, but I'm telling it to the people right now. Everything. Yeah. So, my man who had just came, he wasn't really my man. He grew up like with my aunts and my uncles and my moms and shit. But he had just came home from doing like, he missed the whole 90s on some shit. Like, he went in like 89, came home 2001. So, came home, Muslim brother, working at the barbershop around the corner. So he used to go to Philly and come back and forth to Philly, you know what I'm saying? On his Aki tip. So one day he introduced me to Ness. He was like, yo, he cause my big homie, he used to do stuff like come up every morning when he get to the barbershop. He got like a dub, a solid diesel. You know, at this age, I'm still trying to separate the dub and make 2 out of it. He coming up dumping he old school nigga. He coming up dumping the whole dub of sour in a Philly blunt. I had to put him on like, yo, in a Philly. Philly, fam. He used to come up, yo, niggas, this is like, yo, he used to come upstairs with the Philly on me. I'm like, man, niggas ain't really rocking with it. We get the Dutchess right now. So he's like, nah, and he used to want to dump it, smoke a big fat blunt, go back downstairs, come back up like 5, 6, summertime. You about to get off, smoke another one. But he had just got out. Good dude, though. Shout out to my man, Daryl. Good dude, man. And he introduced me to Ness. And he introduced me to Ness when he was rapping outside the barbershop and shit. He told me to smoke at the crib. So I was like, nah, y'all come up here and smoke. Now, I don't know Ness is a nigga I'm going to battle. He's just telling me, yeah, this my man. You know, he in that band that Puff putting together and shit like that. You know, so he had him up top in Harlem, like getting a haircut, and then he's going to take him back down to the brownstone that they was filming at and drop back off. So we get back. At this time, I'm still living in my mom's crib when I battled Ness. So I invite him up to my mom's crib. I smoke out with my OG. We in there breaking up weed on the coffee table. Like, my mom's walking in from work, say what up to Ness, say what up to my... Like, this is real shit. And then, like, we, like, real talk, like, smoke, like, I smoked, nigga, we smoked, like, 3 blunts of sour diesel, like, just chopping it up. And then, like, when my manager gave me the call, speed it up, like, 2 weeks later, my manager gave me the call, like, yo, Puff wanted to come down to the house. He wanted you to battle everybody in the house. Nice. Who gonna make the band or whatever, but I told him just pick the best if you going. So it was supposed to be like me and, I don't know if it was me and Freddie P or Chopper or Ness or something like that, but Ness was like the nicest with that type of shit in the house. Like cause he was a battle rapper in Philly at that time. He was nice. And Ness ain't trash. Like I ain't gonna do shit on Ness like that. Like, so when we get down there, I'm like smoked out. You know, you still there?
Hey, my nigga, I'm visioning the whole shit because I know the vibes. I know the vibes. Niggas rolling up, you know, smoking some sour. You know?
I get there to
Daddy's house. So
I have to be here.
When we start battling, before we battle, I tell him, I'm like, yo, I gotta do this. Cause I just got a deal, right? Like I think No was out or it was about to come out. It was some shit like that. And I was like, yo, I got it.
Give people a year. Can you give us a year? The people that might have 2000.
Whatever year the band was created.
Okay, 2002 probably.
whatever year the band put the album out, like the year before that is when we battled. Like a couple months before that, because the show come on like a couple months after it did it. So probably like 2002, 2003, somewhere around there. Damn, that shit longer than 2019. You hear this shit?
Yeah, son, that's crazy, man.
Niggas trying to talk crazy to me, and I've been a fucking legend in this shit for almost 20 years. Back. Shout out to all the legends, man. Shout out to all the niggas that put some fucking respect on my fucking name.
You say stuff like that, almost 20 years. Just say 15, nigga. That's 7 years away from 20. So you ain't even at 15 yet. Because you say stuff like that. Almost 20 years. 2006 to 2019, sir. That's not almost 20 years. That's almost 15 years.
But when I got there, I told Ness, look, I got to do this and you got to do this. So I'm not going to take nothing you say no sort of way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't already chill with, you know where I live at. At the time when I said the fuck you verse to Ness, he knew where I lived at. I said that verse to him knowing he knows where I live at. Like, he's been to my crib. He knows my mom. He knows what she looked like. Like, he knows what apartment, what building, what street, what avenue I live on. And I still said that verse to him. Fuck your mother and fuck your pops. Fuck whatever you stand for and fuck whoever thinks you
Don't say the verse.
This is fun.
Don't you dare say the verse.
I don't care. He was living with me. I still said, F your crib. So it's technically your crib. This is what.
That's
See, I said
crazy.
it like this.
Nah, man. You thought wrong again.
Stop trying to split it. But know it, if you feel any sort of way, you know where I live at. I don't know where you live at. You know where I live at.
You know I like that,
before
yeah.
The battle, before the battle, and I don't know if he felt like I tried to play some Jedi mind trick on him and make him go easy, and they were like, nah, I was telling you that to tell you, nigga, go hard, because I wanted him to make the band. But I felt like if he would have got smoked, or if he would have if he wouldn't have like put up a fight, or if it would have been like me and him going back and forth, as long as we going back and forth, Puff might not have put him in the group. You know what I'm saying? So I was telling him more so, I don't know if he took it this way, but I was telling him, nigga, say whatever to me. Like, I know it ain't nothing like that, my nigga. Like, I just let you break up weed on my mom's coffee table. Like, I took you to my crib, my nigga. Like, I ain't taking none of this no sort of way. You can say whatever you want, my nigga. Cause at this time, I'm not trying to be in the band. I think people thought we was battling for a spot in the band. Like, I wasn't trying to be in the band. It's just so crazy.
That was the misconception, Mills. That was the misconception, I think.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be in the band. He just brought me in to battle a member in the band. I wasn't on no episodes. Other than that, I was never in any
that made no sense.
I was never on any show with the fucking number stuck to my...
Did Jae Millz... Did you forget you told us this before you battled K-Shine? We're the same community you talking to. So nobody knew. All the stories that you told us when you was battling against K-Shine, we already know that. So why would you say it again? Because you're talking to a different person. And then 3 is just, yeah.
Chest on a fucking 8x10 performing in front of a table with 3 people. Never. I was
but hold on. It gets deeper though, Mills. It gets deeper though. This like to be the first battle in this era where 2 niggas battled and they even did diss tracks. Y'all niggas might not know. I'm like, I'm all head, man. I know about this shit. Ness and Mills went back on tracks. And y'all niggas took it to the booth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like little freestyles here and there. Little
freestyles, yeah.
But nigga, people might feel like fucking after me and K-Shine battled, the very next week we both went and did Hot 97, did Funk Master Flex show. And Funk Master Flex specifically told me the reason that he called K-Shine up there to rap is because we battled. And that's not to take a knock on K-Shine, but that's just to show you how you could direct traffic. Let me break this down a little bit. That just shows how you could direct traffic. Like I say that in a way. he could have been called K-Shine up there to do that before the battle. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to wait until, you know what I'm saying? Even after the battle. Because I'm going to tell you some more shit, even after the battle.
Remember what you learned, Jae Millz. Don't go over our head. You have to just give it to us regular. Remember? You learned that. Your delivery, right. Just take your time and just talk regular.
When he called K-Shine up there, he posted on his page, and I posted like a laughing emoji. You know, we're still in our petty shit, battles. I posted a laughing emoji. So Flex hit me back, and was like, what's good? You trying to come up to Mars, spit some bars? And I'm like, damn, you ain't even letting K-Shine shit rock. I mean, I was being funny when I posted the laughing emoji, but in my mind, I'm like, damn, you just had him come up there. You ain't even gonna let his shit breathe like a week. Like, you already asking me if I want to come up there and rap? Like, you ain't even had his shit out a day yet. And that's when I was like, man. And I asked him when I got there, I was like, yo, did you see the battle? He said, no. He said, but I see how well you was promoting. He said, yo, you promoted the fuck out of that battle. He said, you promoted it so well, even if I didn't want to watch it, to know what people was saying about it. I wanted to know what happened. You know what I'm saying? He was like, and I don't feel like that about battle rap. You know what I'm saying? He said, that's why I called K-Shine up here. That's why I said it's not a knock to K-Shine, because he wanted K-Shine to come up there to rap. He thought, he thinks K-Shine is dope. Like, K.
My nigga, you just said. So how is this controlling traffic? Directing traffic? What are you
K-Shine is dope. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a knock on him. But if me and K-Shine wouldn't have battled, he might not have called K-Shine up there to rap when K-Shine went up there and rapped on Child of the Ghetto. And that might have led to him not asking me if I wanted to come back up there and rap again. You know what I'm saying? Because I had just did Flex 5 months ago. So that shit bugged me out. Like, damn, I've been trying to get in contact with Flex for the last 10 years, probably, to come up around. And couldn't. I would get in contact with him and send him music, but it was never like him hitting me like, yo, what's good? You want to come through? Like, last year, he did that twice. I promise you, I've been trying to get a number on Flex, get him to answer the text message, and for years. Curve. Yeah. But it didn't happen when I wanted to. But when I went and did Heavy Bar Talk and dropped 2 freestyles for 3 months, on Monday, I'm dropping Millsy Monday freestyles, and on Thursday, I'm doing throwback freestyles. When I did that for 3 months, he hit me. He jumped in the DM. Yo, I need your number. So all of that Heavy Bar Talk, shit led me, the Heavy Bar Talk freestyles and the Throwback Thursday series, that led somebody like Flex to hit me. You know what I'm saying? That led people like, and I still got to go up there and do their show. Shout out to Bootleg Kev. You know what I'm saying? DJ Head, shout out to the LA Leaguers. You know what I'm saying? Because I live in LA now. So for Flex to be like, yo, I want you to come spit some bars tomorrow after the K-Shine battle, I had to be like, all right, let me see what I want to do, go up here and Flex. Mind you, I went up there and went for like 6-7 minutes. I got on a flight the next day and flew out there. I just came from out there doing the battle. I'm fucking on a 5-hour flight just to come to Flex. Just to come talk my shit. Because this is where I'm back. I'm judged by what I said. The last shit I said. Yeah. What's the last hot thing he said? Gotta stay fresh, work the Dougie. I know you love me. Feeling like Ace Boogie in the buggy. Feeling like Illmatic Nas in his rugby might get the half moon next time Kenny cut me. Went up to Flex and rapped over Keep Rising to the Top. And then rapped over the same beat K-Shine rapped over when he was up here last week. Just for the culture, because I'm a battle rapper and we petty. Right. It ain't because I hate him. It's because I hate him, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga doing his thing.
So let me ask you this. What's the preparation, though, for Ness? What's the preparation? Is it a little bit different preparation, obviously?
I'm going to tell you what the preparation is for Ness. The preparation for Ness is the same preparation that I had for K-Shine. Because once again, my biggest fear ever when I was a battle rapper, when I was younger and as a battle rapper now, that I'm a little older, your biggest fear is always catching the bunny rabbit. It's always catching that 8 Mile moment where it's like, You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
going and
I could imagine.
rocking and like, and it's like, yo, all right, I'm nodding with them too, and you like, yo, and you just cannot remember that fucking verse. You just like, it's like, hands up, all right, walk with me, yo, cause now they smart. They like, is this nigga choking? You like, this nigga forgetting his verse right now? Like, oh, nowadays? Oh, no. So with my thing is like, that wasn't my issue with the last battle. My issue was the delivery. So the preparation is the same, 100%. The face-off gonna be the same, 100%. That's the energy I'm bringing. Fuck you.
Are you in this having a face-off?
What?
That shit is interesting. I really want to see you in that face-off. Shout out to my nigga Ness, man.
Yeah, shout out to Ness too, man. Shout out to Ness too, because this is different. You know why this is different? Because with y'all already seen us put our blood, sweat, and tears out on when we was on Making the Band on that episode. We ain't get a dime from that. We ain't understand what monetization was. We didn't know how to put that battle on our YouTube page and monetize it in 2003. We didn't do that on pay-per-view. We did that on national television. We didn't have merch set up. I could go get t-shirts made specifically for Mace, one with Ness face and with my face, and on the back, you got the date and the location we had happened at, and the city and the state and the company.
Right.
That's fucking memorabilia. That's what the wrestlers do, right?
Yeah.
This is what the basketball players do also.
Yeah. You see D-Wade changing jerseys and all that.
When we look at it, we gonna always remember that weekend. We gonna always remember that event. I'm bringing that shit back. Man, when you fucking come to these events, take pictures with the people. If you want to charge niggas for a meet and greet, I don't know what the fuck you want to do. However you want to do it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we could start. But this is the mind state I'm bringing to it. We could start doing that. If URL or RBE or King of the Dot, or if they ain't gonna give us as battle rappers a piece of the pay-per-views, or if they not gonna give us the shares we want, and we be like, well, fuck it. You just pay me, blah, 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 you keep the shares for the pay-per-view. However you negotiate it, however you want to negotiate it. I'm not saying that this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that this is what they do. I'm just giving you an example. So if this is the example of how they making their bread, cool, let them do their thing. I'm trying to tell battle rappers that now this shit is big business. We are brands. Like, we are no different than fucking Travis Scott and Drake and fucking Meek Mill. Rest in peace to Nipsey. How he's
a little different, though. They got a big machine, though. You should know that better than anybody.
No, we know different. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. The machine just ain't showed up in our this circle yet.
But Mills, I don't mean to cut you off. But let me ask you this: because you've been rubbing shoulders with big hip hop industry niggas for a long time. What I want to ask you is, how do the hip hop industry niggas look at the battle rappers though?
You want to know something? It don't matter how they look at it. By the time they look at it, how they supposed to look at it, it's gonna be too late.
Agree.
It's gonna be too much. It's gonna be too much money involved. Battle rappers is gonna be. This is the shit I'm trying to put niggas on. Be smart. You know what I'm saying? DNA in them, like, niggas is smart. Like, sell merch. Like Hollow the Dawn. Like, he's smart. Why don't every battle rapper have merch? Why don't every battle rapper have their own tables at the battles? Turn these shits into events. Nigga, if you coming out and you come in the battle and you ain't getting none of the bar and you ain't getting none of the pay-per-view shit, all right, well, bring you a fucking box of crew neck sweaters or hoodies. Or if we doing summer events, bring some fucking biker shorts or boy shorts and fucking crop top hoodies for girls. They love us. They gonna buy it. We are as big as the other rappers. Not saying like like that. But I'm saying in this field, in this circle, in this arena, we're them. We're them. You know why? Because they can't come over here and get on this stage. This shit ain't easy, just like what they do ain't easy. What they do ain't easy for Drake to go out there and perform for an hour straight. No hype man. Jumping around on a big ass fucking stage. That's not easy. It's not easy what niggas be doing. You know what I'm saying? Being on tour for 3 months and all that shit, wait for their kids. It's not easy. But it ain't easy to remember fucking a 3-minute verse.
9 minutes of material.
You know how much drugs these niggas is on nowadays?
Yeah.
You know how hard, you know the preparation that goes into a battle? You know, I just told you, my biggest fear ain't losing.
Choking.
My biggest fear is choking. My biggest fear is getting up there and forget all of these fucking weeks I done put into preparing just fucking one moment for the fans, for pay-per-view. Because it's different now. We not just on our block. So I'm trying to bring this to niggas. If you got a logo or you got this or you got that, man, like these battles, why don't I see niggas selling their own merch? You know what I'm saying? After the battle, set you a table up. Or if you ain't gonna set you a table up at the battle, find you a way to still get your shit off that weekend. If you notice, a lot of battle rappers, when they go places, you see them, yo, I just touched down and blah, 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 blah. If you try to do features and blah, 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 hit me. You know why? Because they smart enough to know I'm only in town for a night. I don't know when I'm coming back to this city or this city. So
That's true.
It might be 2 or 3 niggas here that might want to give me 1,500. I might have just got 7,000 to do this battle. All right, fuck it. If a nigga want to give me 1,500, even if a nigga want to give me 1,000, I'll do 3 of these verses because I write this shit so quick. It comes so easy. I'm a battle rapper. I'm used to writing 3-minute verses. You gonna pay me 1,500 to write 16 bars, and I just got my back in, and I leave tomorrow. Nigga, fuck the club. I'm doing these verses. I gotta meet you at that. But that is our grind. I might be giving niggas too much.
You're giving jewels, though. You're giving jewels. You're giving just jewels.
But I wouldn't work shit if I couldn't give you this, bro. All the years I spent around Young Money and all the years when I had deals, ask any nigga that know me, I always bring back the knowledge. I always bring back jewels. Like, yo.
You bring the information back to the hood.
Like, yo, we was doing it wrong. We was doing it wrong when we was going to get 4X Sunwind Galaxy t-shirts from the t-shirt spot for $4 or $5. And then my OG showed me the place downtown on 26th Street, down on 34th Street down there by Macy's and all that shit, where you could just go buy a whole dozen of these shit. Now, he's not. Now, the niggas you go to the t-shirt spot from in the hood back in the days, you used to get the 4X or the 3X or something, the Galaxy, the black tee, the black tag joint.
Black, white joints, blue joints, that kind of copy.
The niggas, they not telling you that when they go in that black garbage bag and rip it, and they pull out a fresh one and give it to you and you get them $5. They're not telling you they just $3 for the fucking dozen. They're not telling you that. They're not telling you they just paid $23 for the dozen around the corner from the same Foot Locker where you stood in line and joints this morning. They're not going to tell you that. But when my OG put me on that, I get on the 3 train. I ride from 145th in Lennox and transfer on 42nd, get on the 1 to go to 34th. If I'm going to, nigga, you mean to tell me I could save $40? You mean to tell me I could go downtown and for the money that I'm going to spend paying $5 for a t-shirt for a week straight, I could probably go down here and get 2 dozen because I'm a fucking geek with math and I know 5 times 7 is motherfucking 60. So if I get a dozen for 23, why the fuck am I keep coming to you every day to pay 5?
Right.
So what am I telling my niggas?
Makes sense.
So they like, oh shit, we could just go downtown and get a dozen. Yeah, the nigga in the studio tell us that. We only expect him to tell us that. That's the business. I'm going to tell you niggas the real because I peep what's going on. Like, I peep what's going on with the battle shit. When I see certain battle rappers doing 2 battles a day, I know what's going on. It's like, oh, you negotiated that way because they don't let you do that. These niggas don't want you doing a battle the same day, or they don't want you to do a battle within that month, or because, this shit is pay-per-view, this shit is ticket sales. So we get it. So when you see niggas doing 2 in one day, understand their hustle. Understand they negotiated.
It's a hustle, and like you said, it's very well negotiated. Let me ask you this. Are you the underdog going into this battle with us?
You said what?
Are you the underdog? Because a lot of people are in the comments, they like Jae Millz going to lose 3-zip. And that's going. I'm like, wow, 3-zip, body bag talk. Like, is that disrespectful in your opinion?
I mean, to a nigga that.
Or do you use that for fuel?
Smoke. I'm gonna be real with you. If a nigga is telling me that Ness gonna smoke me, and they got footage of him, like you got footage of a nigga getting shot in his face and dying on the spot. Like, you have footage of that. And you gonna come tell the nigga who shot him in the face and killed him that he about to come back to life and kill you. That's what this is.
What if that happens? That seems like the story with the battle rap community taking that narrative right now.
See, that's what K-Sean was telling you last time. Your thought process. Was that a bar? Was that a bar? That's gonna smoke you.
But look, anything could happen. Why would you want Millz to win? Millz talk too much shit. Shut this nigga up. I wouldn't want me to win either. Talk too much shit. If he wins, want to keep talking shit.
Nah,
maybe if he
I feel you.
lose, shut the fuck up and he'll go away. No, nigga. No. Now, am I taking him lightly? No. I didn't think
you're taking him lightly at all. I think you're not taking him lightly at all.
I didn't take K-Shine lightly. I just didn't deliver my bars right. If you listen to the shit I was saying there, I didn't take him lightly. Like,
yeah. Are you excited though?
Like, hell yeah, I'm excited. Because this is what I got back in it to do. I didn't get back in it for, I could get a couple dollars. Nah, I can get a couple dollars anyway. And if I only wanted to get a couple dollars, I'll be like, nah, I don't want that. I'm just going to wait to the next one when I can be the main event and I can get majority of the money before they start doing all the negotiations. No, I'm not doing that. Let me get that. This is what's left. All right, cool. Or I can get this bag. All right, cool. Or I can get the big. All right, cool. Cool. It's negotiation. That's not going to stop or change. Like, nah, these niggas ain't give me what I really, really wanted. They tried to lowball me, so I ain't gonna go out there and really go crazy. Nah, they don't look crazy if you do that. You look stupid. I want to kill all these niggas, man. Any nigga I battle, I don't give a fuck who it is. Any nigga that I get put up against the battle, I'm trying to chalk him. Because I know they trying to chalk me.
But let me ask you a question. Any concern that even though you battled Ness back in the day, that he's been in this era getting his feet wet in the field a little bit more than you? Or a lot more than you, so to speak?
Yeah, but
Iron Solomon, battle.
You know what it is? Maybe that would have worked. Maybe that would have worked last time.
Are you talking about Tiger and the Masters? Nah, I ain't know that.
Like, I get it. I get the microphone malfunction can happen sometimes. I get you got to stay in a certain frame that they tell you to stay in, or you look stupid on pay-per-view. I get that the niggas who are heckling and making noise by the bar and in the back, you can hear them, but nobody hears them when they watch the YouTube version. So you look like a dickhead saying, shut the fuck up, because nobody never heard nobody say nothing, except you, because you're on the stage above them. See, this is shit I know now. Other than that, Ness don't rap no different than he rapped when...
You know what it is with Ness? Ness is very animated. He
was animated when he said, I sat on the toilet with my whatchamacallit. And he said, what's a U-turn, finish him off. I said, like, he really did a U-turn on me and then did the gun shit, like, to my stomach. Like, so I get it. I know he's animated. I've seen him be animated 17 years ago when my niggas clapped and they don't mean a round of applause. And he started clapping his hands and shit. Like, I've seen him do that. But he also drinks water every 20 seconds. He sweats.
Wow. This nigga said drinks water every 20 seconds.
Come on, my nigga, I pay attention. I hope niggas pay attention to me because I pay attention to them.
Facts, man. Talk your shit, my nigga.
I pay attention to them.
Talk your shit, my nigga.
Why you think when I'm sitting in K-Shine, all he gonna do is scream and holler about how he a gun popper and how his coupe become...
Who the lead? J Biz? What's the lead?
Lasagna. Give him some glasses. He ain't nothing but a new age uncasa. Far off.
What's going on, homie? How you feeling? Battle rap is life. You already know. Listen to Jae Millz, see if he learned anything from his last battle versus K-Shine. Is he gonna apply it to K-Enes?
Faro.
Doesn't sound like it.
He screams, he yells a lot, he has a car the same color of this, he'll put a hole in you and you'll be like, and I'm making fun of it, I'm mocking it, whatever, but that's his style. But you can't tell me it's not. You know,
let me ask you, did you ever watch Ness? You did watch Ness versus Iron Solomon?
Yes, and I watched Ness versus K-Shine too. Did you watch that?
Yeah, of course, you know.
Right? Now, in all of these battles, Ness don't sound no different from when he battled me. He's still animated. He's still got he's still got
Philly grunt.
That hard growl flow.
Yeah.
That's your fire. That's fire.
Yeah. What is it about Philly and Harlem? What is it about Philly and Harlem in battle rap? Like, it seems like you guys are always cemented together for some odd reason.
I don't know if it's like a Philly. I think it's a Philly, New York thing. Like,
yeah, Philly, New York. Makes sense.
Back in the days, like, I remember when first I got down with my son. Shout out to my son.
Shout out my son.
I got down with my son, and he had a crew called Problem Children. He had put me down with them, and I remember he was telling me how, like, right before I got down with them, like, I think 2 or 3 weeks before, they had just battled major figures. Like, Mike's battled Gilly, and then some of his niggas battled. And I was like fans of major figures, you know what I'm saying? So I always understand, and even like the State Property and the D Block, like I was a get your tape decks ready kid. Like, I used to record all of, like, I didn't have to wait until it came out on a mixtape. Like, I recorded it live when fucking Young Chris was like, fuck SP, J Hood, Datu, looking out for stuff.
Yeah.
When I find you, I'm like, whoa. It's New York. Like, whoa, it's downtown.
Right? Yeah, son. Yeah, it's crazy right now.
SP said, fuck Beanie Siegel. Nigga, you can suck my dick with the shit up.
Yo, son. Yo, Mills, if we talking, Mills. Now, Mills, let's talk some hip-hop right now, Mills. If you want to talk hip-hop, let's keep it, Mills. Let's keep it funky. Hold on, Mills. Let's keep it funky. J Hood and Sheik went light. When Styles came on, he was like, yo, my niggas, we ain't doing all this light subliminal shit, nigga. I'm saying niggas' names. Fuck the Rock. What he said? Fuck the, how the fuck y'all Rock when he leaded the song? Like, yo, SP, what we doing right here?
And shout out to D Block, shout out to State Property. You know, this is like some old vintage history that we talking about.
I love this song.
We talking about Philly and New York. That's how when you said Philly and Harlem, I was like, nah. Like,
yeah, Philly, New York. Makes sense.
It's like Philly and New York is more like a real thing. And you know where I think it comes from? Philly and New York. I'm trying to like word it right. Like I'm like I'm trying not to word this wrong. But Philly niggas and New York niggas is both hustlers. New York niggas, Philly niggas, both hustlers, both get fly niggas. Mm-hmm. Both like.
I feel like they don't get, like, in the era, in the golden era. I feel Philly niggas felt like they wasn't getting the just due. I mean, yeah, you got the Roots, Eve, Bahamadia, you know what I mean, Jackie Jeff, Fresh Prince, and all that.
Like Cool C and Steady be like, you know what I'm saying? Steady. Yeah. So they like I feel like Philly is one of those places that feel like New York get a lot of the glow for shit that they would. Well, like, prime example, like, until I started traveling a lot, I didn't understand that, like, man, back in the days, like Detroit niggas, Chicago niggas, this is like this is like real get fly shit. You know what I'm saying? My definition of getting fly was like when I grew up, and it was like you would see like the pictures of the hustlers with the rope chains and the Fila sweatsuits and the
Sergio Cassini, Valleys.
But you know, but when and I've seen pictures of like Supreme Team and people from New York that was getting money that wore suits and shit. But whenever I started to hear about Detroit players and the Chicago players, and even Philly, like or Junior Black Mafia or whatever, like it was always like fly shit. It was always like suits and ties and like, you know what I'm saying? Like in Detroit, like furs, like furs and minks with suits and ties and shit. Like, and it was like, damn, like niggas. I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but in New York, you grow up thinking everywhere is like. I grew up thinking I didn't understand that people looked at New York like, damn, one day I wish I could do it like people that live there. Because in my mind, I thought everybody was living like people in New York. I really thought New York was like the slums. I thought everywhere else was better.
You know what, nigga? I'm not gonna lie to you, fam.
Late 80s, early 90s, shit was abandoned. Like,
yes.
Shit was abandoned.
Graffiti on the wall, elevator smell like piss.
A lot of those buildings, they didn't fully take shit that was still there. So it was nice when I was fucking young. I'm living in a brand new building on 144th and Linux, but I did in the wall. Because they didn't gut all these fucking buildings out. So they got brand new buildings built with rodents still in the fucking wall stuck. You can hear them right now. You can hear mice and rats and shit scratching through the shit in the wall. You know what I'm saying? So we come from that. You know what I'm saying? We come from that. Philly, they got the same type of shit going on. So it's more so it's like, they look at it like, man, like, them niggas ain't no better than us up there in New York. We get money too. We can rap too. We fly too. Nigga, we ball too. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's like that everywhere, man. There's places in New York that feel like that about New York. Like,
let me ask you this. Hip hop nerd question. And I have to put you on the spot. Rank these MCs in order, sir. Big L, Mace, Cam.
I mean, I'm gonna always say, but see, this is where it gets tricky, because I'm always gonna say, Big L lyrically is like the best rapper ever to come out of Harlem.
I agree.
Like, Big L is like you know how Queens feel about Nas?
Yes, that's how y'all feel about Big L, right?
You know how Brooklyn feel about Jay-Z?
I'm over my favorite rapper of all time. I'm from Brooklyn.
You can't find another rapper in Harlem that's going to tell you that Big L is not the greatest rapper to ever come out of Harlem to this day. Me included, Cam included. Cam, like, I feel like, because Mace is my favorite artist of all time.
Of all time?
But then again, I'm not born like that. I don't
mean in all genres. I'm just meaning like on some rap shit. I'm a Nas fanatic, but
I ain't never like Mace, you know that, man. When y'all niggas are screaming at Harlem World shit, man, 97, man, I was like, where's Wu-Tang at that?
I was a Wu-Tang fan too. I went to school late. I bought Wu-Tang Forever. I went to school late. Because I had to get the double. I had to go to school with the $21 album. Double. I don't give a fuck if it was whack. I don't give a fuck if the only two songs I liked on there was Triumph and It's Yours. Out of the whole 2 CDs, Triumph and It's Yours. Those are the only 2 songs I liked. So what? That's it? I went to school late. Yeah, those are the only 2 songs I liked off of the album. Triumph and It's Yours.
Are you serious? My nigga, hold on. Mills, I think Wu-Tang Forever is the best double CD ever of all time.
I'm not mad at you feeling like that. I mean, I would say Life After Death, but I'm not.
I ain't mad at that.
I'm not mad at that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you either, though.
I would say, I'm gonna say Big L first. But you know why with Mace and Cam it get tricky for me? Even though as an artist, like, I was a Mace fanatic. Like, I cut my crisscross braids off, and then I went and got a do-rag and a brush and sporting waves because of Mace. You know what I'm saying? I was a Nas fan. I was a children.
Are we talking murder or bad boy Mace?
Nah, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. You could talk Mace and Cam, and you could talk Killer and Murder.
Are we talking Children of Corn, R.I.P. Bloodshed? Is that what we doing?
I like Murder. Like Children of the Corn time, like when they was all Big L, McGruff, Mace, and when Mace was doing, I was stashing on the sock, rapping on the block, like when they was doing Clue freestyles and shit.
Yes.
Funk Master Flex joint, all we hear is bad boy this and bad boy that. Hope he make us mad. When they was doing all of that, Mace, 100%. But ending of the career, like when Mace left, you gotta think Mace on. I had this conversation with my little brother, he's 30, and I had to explain to him, like, bro, Mace did 2 albums. If you want to say 3, if you want to count the Harlem World, cool. Cam did 3 albums before Mace even retired.
Let's go ahead. Confessions of Fire. SCE.
All that shit was out before Mace even retired. Now hold on. Now when Mace retired, he was only on his 2nd album.
Welcome back. Was it Double Up? Double Up, right?
Double Up. Welcome Back. He came back.
Yeah, he came back.
Cam was already like that. Come on, stop. But
I gotta do that. Mills was college. Come on now, fam.
What you mean?
I got Cam on me, man, Mills.
I said L first, and I said if you asking me like on some lyrical shit, I'm telling you, when they first came out and it was Children of the Corn and it was early, I was 100% bass. But at some point, remember the Locks when they first came out?
Really? I like this talk. Really?
I did. I didn't fully appreciate Styles until they left Bad Boy. That's when
really? Yo, that's when you know what's fucking crazy, Mills? I like Styles first over Kiss.
I was in the studio when he recorded Holiday. My manager.
Oh, you in the studio for that, my nigga?
I used to be able to go to the studio when they was doing certain, and I was around when they was doing Dope Money when the beat was playing. Taylor was over there and Styles was over there. And Sheik was doing push-ups in the hallway. We was in Sony studio. Bro, I got stories. I remember this. But
I know you got stories.
I don't remember. I thought Sheik was better because I was going off, yo, get the fuck back before I blast and ban from TV your ass with no mask. Look at the camera like that. Like Reservoir Dogs first. I was going off keep the too many super cops, nigga. You can have these blocks and these hoes, cheap ass parachute goals. Get some new clothes, then I'll let you flex my Porsche and get Jay head, take a squeaky voice turn horse. This is 60 minutes of funk Master Flex. This is killing everything. I'm almost about to say he's better than Jada. And then they left Bad Boy, and they did that fucking Rough Riders compilation. And it was Dope Money, and then it was Holiday. And then it was just like, oh, this nigga. It was like, yo, I fucking, his whole demeanor in the booth was different than
they called me Holiday because I was born on Thanksgiving. What, nigga?
I'm like Pacino and De Niro, so they call me Panero.
Panero?
Yo, come on, man. So this is the shit. So I'm trying to say, like, sometimes I look at things different, and things change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At first, I thought Sheik was there, and then at some point, Styles just was like, it was like a switch. I feel like at first, when I was growing up, when I'm 14, 15, 16 years old, yeah, Mason, it to me. You know what I'm saying? It to me, this is like bad boy, you make me feel so good. After you was just on the Ron G and the Clue tapes. So now it's real. But then when Mace left, and then Cam, you know, all right, he went on his shit, you know, he let me know. He got on his street campaign, no more entertainment, that shit is done. The next thing you know, Cam with The Rock. Oh, shit.
That was... Yo, let me say this. Sidebar. And I don't know...
They popped out that shit in his
support. That J co-sign for them to really help. I felt when Dipset came to them, better done. So it's like
yeah, salute to Jae Millz. Salute to 3-letter man. Nightcap. Better rappers in life. I see everything. Salute to the gang. Gang.
I used to enjoy rolling around with the big shit and chips and dip. But what came? Like, yo, it's summertime. I'm like, yo, he has a song with Jay-Z with Jewels on the hook, and then he